Welcome aboard the Carnival Vista. We are on a 7-night cruise that starts in Galveston, Texas, with 3 stops in Roatan, Honduras, Belize City, and Cozumel. I'm Melissa with Up and Our Way. We're going to take a look around this ship, but before we get started, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And we're going to take you all around the ship and take you on some of our stops and excursions so you can see what it's like to go on the Carnival Vista for yourself. In our stateroom, we have 3 of us staying in here, and I wasn't sure how cramped it was going to be. The staterooms on cruise ships, if you've never been on a cruise, are tiny. So this is under 200 square feet. But I have to say, they do make a good use of the space. You have a desk area with some shelving, you have some drawers, 3 closet areas, and in the bathroom there are plenty of shelves for all of your toiletries. Under the bed, that's where you're going to want to store your luggage and any other big things. And then if you have that all placed pretty well, you're going to feel like you're not cramped in here. So you have everything that you need in this stateroom. We have a bed, we have a little pull-out sofa for our son to sleep on, shower, toilet, sink, anything that you could need is in this room. Of course it is small, but you really don't feel like you are claustrophobic in this room at all. There are 2 main pool areas here on the Carnival Vista. So we are in front of the Tides pool, which is at the rear or the aft of the ship. And you can see that there are some loungers or a couple of whirlpools around there. So this is a little bit of the quieter pool to hang out at. Now midship, you're going to find the beach pool. That is the more lively area. Again, a lot of loungers, places to hang out, bars. And at the front of the boat, up on deck 15, you're going to find the Serenity area. There's no pool up there, but there are a couple of whirlpools. That is a 21 and older area, so if you want a quiet place to hang out, that's where you want to go. In addition to that, if you happen to be staying in one of the Havana cabanas, well, you are in luck because you have your own little pool area on the 5th deck. So it's kind of a quiet place, a very exclusive place for you to hang out and enjoy some pool time. There is so much to do on the Carnival Vista. I don't see how you can get bored. We are up on the 12th deck, which is where they have a lot of the sports type activities. So we are over at the mini golf course, and there are 9 holes on this deck and then 1 above. There's also a shuffleboard, foosball, and then inside there's a ping pong table and a virtual bowling. We had fun playing bowling the other day. And then just 1 deck of stairs up, you're going to find a ropes course and the Sky Track, which is a cool little bicycle car thing that takes you on a track all the way around. It's a lot of fun. You're high up in the air with great views. So also, if you go down to the 6th deck, that's where you're going to find the arcade. There are a ton of games for you to play in the arcade. Take the kids, have a great time playing in the arcade. Next to the beach pool are the water slides. There are 2 big water slides, one that requires an inner tube and one that you just go down. So much fun. guinea pig bonus. Here we go. Fill this piggy up. Right there. Let's talk about food options. So let's start with the free food. Breakfast time, you can come out to the Lido Marketplace, which is your buffet. And then you can also go to the main dining room and get your breakfast. On sea days, they have a sea day brunch that opens till 12 o'clock, so you can kind of get breakfast or lunch. There's also the Blue Iguana Cantina, which has breakfast burritos and tacos. Lunchtime, you can also get the Blue Iguana Cantina and get lunchtime burritos and tacos. Guy's Burger Joint opens up as well. Great hamburgers and fries. You can come back into the buffet, the Lido Marketplace. And then there's pizza. The pizza place is open like from 11 to 4 a.m. So that's kind of your all-day food options. But then there are other things that are opened up. So there's a couple of specialty restaurants in the evening that are open at lunchtime for free. So you have the Italian restaurant and the Asian restaurant that are free at lunchtime, but then they charge a surcharge at dinner time. Another option that is free is the Guy's Pig and Anchor, which is the barbecue. Now that's only open on sea days, and it's only a short window of time from 12 to 2:30, and it's on the 5th deck, so it's a little further away from where the other food places are. All right, so let's talk about your paid options for food. So breakfast, everything's free. Lunchtime, you can get sushi, which you're paying a la carte, and that's the Bonsai Sushi Restaurant. And then they're also open in the evenings. And then at dinner time, you have the option to have the Lido Marketplace at no cost, the main dining room at no cost. And if you want to pay extra, you can get either sushi, Italian, or Asian food. And then there is also the steakhouse. Our first port of call was Roatan, Honduras. After doing a little research, I knew I wanted to go to West Bay Beach, and I didn't want to book it with the cruise ship because, well, they're always packed and you just don't get the best use of your time. So I went through Infinity Bay Resorts, which is a resort on West Bay Beach. You can pay $30 for a day pass. It does not include food or drink. It just basically gets you a chair, bathrooms, access to the resort, and then $35 per person for transportation. It takes about 45 minutes to get to the Infinity Bay Resort, but once you get there, it is totally worth it. Infinity Bay is a higher end resort on this beach, and the day passes were more expensive than others. However, we really wanted to have a pool because we don't really swim in the pools on cruise ships. So this was going to be our only opportunity to use the pool. And then, of course, the beach area was just absolutely stunning. Let's have a look. Our ship arrived to port pretty early, so we got to the resort at a pretty early hour before a lot of the other tourists had gotten into the beach area. So this place was pretty empty. It felt like we had it all to ourselves. And although the pool area didn't really get busy in the afternoon, the beach area certainly did. So it was great to get our choice of seats and just set up shop. kids had been negotiating trying to get a couple of jet skis. And the guy that we were chatting with had told us about coming here for lunch and told us he'd walk us over. So we invited him along with us, and we got some great food for lunch.
La buena esposa de Dios la dio y lo bueno.
Oh, yeah?
Salvavidas.
I got a pack of mango little with it. I had brought them for...
And catrache, which is like flautas, taquitos. What do you think, Melissa? Try it?
Provecho.
I don't even know the proper way to eat a pupusa. After a little waiting, the kids finally got their jet skis. Here's the pilot Enrique in action. We're standing outside on our balcony, and I wanted to talk to you about how we got this cruise for essentially free. So we stay in Las Vegas all the time. We have status with the casinos in Las Vegas, and I found out through some Facebook groups that they have a fun match program through Carnival Cruises. So if you go to Carnival's website, which I will link in the description, you can sign up for their fun match program. And all you need to do is fill out a few fields of information, and you have to upload a copy of your player's card. So if you have MGM or Caesar status, just upload a copy, and then you'll start getting offers. And we signed up, both Enrique and I, for the program, and ended up getting 2 free balcony staterooms. So we had to pay a deposit of $100 per person, and that just gets applied to your stateroom. So you have credit for drinks, food, excursions, whatever you want it for. But it's a great deal if you are a gambler. Our second port of call was Belize City, Belize. Now, at this stop, you actually have to tender over to the land. So you get on this big boat. It goes pretty fast, but I don't think you'll get very seasick unless you're very sensitive. And then you come into this port that has all your typical shopping and so forth. But we had an excursion booked. So let's head over to the rainforest now.
Mi casa es tu casa, pero mi mujer no es tu mujer.
I made it. Come on, friend. Come on. Come on.
How was it?
It was good, but they went.
Coleslaw, chicken, and beans and rice, punch. Don't stir. Eric, stir. water. I got the chicken in my teeth.
Alright, we're gonna do cave tubing. So after 6 zip lines, now it's time to go in the cave, right in the water.
Here's me.
And
The tour guide doesn't bring us back in one piece.
Alive, okay? Hopefully alive, and hopefully everybody, okay?
Our third and final stop was Cozumel. Now, we had chartered a boat. We were so excited. We were going to take some drone footage. I already arranged with the gentleman to take us to certain spots to get some good footage. And, well, our son woke up sick. So our older son, who was in a different cabin than us, woke up not feeling good. So we ended up canceling that excursion because he wasn't feeling good at all. So a few of us just got off the boat and explored the port a little bit. If you like this video, please be sure to check out this video on the Maldives and this other one on Dubai. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.